Well, this is a video walkthrough for some home performance stuff that we did here recently in association with a furnace changeout. These guys wanted to upgrade to a high efficiency furnace. Of course, theirs was dead, and we talked about home performance testing. So we did the full inspection of the house. It's $195 to do that locally, but what we found was that not only was the furnace, needing to be changed out, but this entire attic was totally rodent infested, and so there was poop everywhere, crystallized urine, which you're highly allergic. Crystallized rodent urine is extreme allergen. Rodent feces could carry viruses, like hantavirus. So our main priority from a budget standpoint was let's get rid of the insulation, strip the ductwork, do an exclusion. So things like we found, you'll see over here where this chimney had a bunch of spots to the outside, so we screened it and foamed it. We found some shingles that were compromised. There's branches that are too close to the house, all that kind of stuff. And then we trapped for about a month and a half. We made sure that there weren't any other entry points, came back, sealed some new things. Once we had none of the traps done, we re-insulated up to R38. Then as far as the furnace is concerned, there isn't a whole lot better value than the Coleman 98%, 97% modulating furnace. It's $1,000 less expensive sometimes than other major brands. It recently received the Energy Star Award for Best Value at Most Efficient in 2012. So we don't have any major service issues with the furnace. It is, all intents and purposes, awesome. And the control we were just doing downstairs is amazing. The amount of control that you have with that unit is yet to be matched by any of the other manufacturers' controls. Even things like, we carry other brands, iComfort, Infinity, etc. So we just had the furnace come on, and you'll notice that it's just not making a whole lot of noise. So they're real quiet if you're looking for a quiet solution. In this case, the one thing that's important is that when you go out to a house that's propane, and we're talking about heat pumps, the conversation really has to go back to performance contracting, because when you have insulation that's 4 inches, or in this case, this ductwork had a 26 square inch hole in it. So, something that would be equivalent size hole in this ductwork was about that big. Basically an entire run disconnected in the equivalent holes that were in this duct system. And we were able to make that 2 square inches. So in the case of aero sealing, we recovered almost an equal efficiency just by sealing the ductwork that a heat pump would have given this system. And of course, budget allowed us not, we weren't quite at heat pump level. And really, a lot of times, people want to take 2 steps. They want to go step 1, we needed to get done with the insulation and take care of this rodent issue. That was the first thing, and then what's left over, for furnace, heat pump, whatever. But we really did a good thing by taking care of all the duct sealing. We put in a great filter and made it heat pump ready, so a future heat pump can be added. So that's a kind of a recap on some home performance stuff. This is, of course, a high efficiency furnace. You'll see the pipes coming out the top. There's a condensate drain line that goes out. Small things like that. Horizontal application has a drain pan, emergency drain pan in case we have any kind of condensation leak. And this yucky, really bad looking stuff is called mastic duct sealant. And yes, it is ugly, but it's the only way to seal up ductwork when you're dealing with these plenums, etc. When we're dealing with the entire system, we use AeroSeal, which you can find on our website. Thanks again.